Welcome everybody to our September Igniting Souls Fellowship. I am so excited to be here because I am part of an online community that has changed my life. How many here have ever been a part of a real community that has changed your life? A life right here, like this community right here. Anyone? Yeah. Now, what happens when you want to connect with people that are all over the world? It's hard to get together, isn't it? We have to have an online community. And because of our technology here today, we have the ability to not only be here live, but we have a Facebook group on here that has so many people. Tell us where you're from, Facebook group, because we're excited to have you as well. This is something that has changed businesses. It's changed organizations, ministries, nonprofits. And we have the best person to teach us how to do it today. So today, I want everyone to help me welcome our Chief Igniter, Carrie Oberbrenner.
Awesome. All right. You guys are amped. All right. I'm glad to be here as well. Today, we're talking about 3 steps for creating a highly engaged online community. Let me ask you a question. Is anybody here part of a disengaged online community? Has anybody ever seen one of those groups? Talk to me real quick. What is characteristic about a disengaged online community? What do you think? Inconsistent.
The leader does all the sharing and talking. You don't see very many other participants.
Okay, it's leader driven. Okay, anybody else? Negativity. What about tons of spam where everyone's just selling everybody 24/7? Do you feel like showing up there? No. What about the Igniting Souls tribe? A little bit different? A little bit different? All right. Well, we're going to share with you guys the secret sauce on how David and I have built the online tribe from 0 to now 1,300 highly engaged clients, and then the reach has been literally in the millions, and we'll share that here in just a second. Today, here's what you're going to learn. You are going to learn 3 characteristics of all disengaged communities. We're going to talk about that. Number 2, you're going to learn 3 characteristics of highly engaged communities. And then we're going to give you guys 3 steps for creating your own. How many of you feel like if you had your own highly engaged community, your life would change? Let's be honest. Do you guys think that? If you had your own highly engaged community, would it affect your income? Would it affect your impact? All right, let's just do a quick show of hands. How many of you right now are published authors or you are working on your book? Raise your hand. Okay, fantastic. I'd love to hear online as well. How many people are published authors or they are working on their book? How many of you are entrepreneurs? Raise your hand. Okay, fantastic. Awesome. Love it. Well, let's jump right in today. We're talking about the Igniting Souls tribe. We're going to show you how we built that. Our goal is to ignite 1 million souls by 2020. Pat, you were at that conference years ago where we kind of cast that as our moonshot. Remember that? That was the moonshot. Well, I would love for you guys, if you can, to share this today. Because here's the reality. We might have a small group in here of highly engaged people today, but online, we have about 2,000 more people that watch the replay. And that always encourages me, and I always have to give Renee Vidor a shout out because, again, I never thought about live streaming it just because I was scarcity minded, right? I was fear-based, and I had to grow in that area as well. So if you guys can share that, that would be great. In fact, we have a free gift for those who do. We have an upcoming 5-day challenge. Guess how many people are in this group now? Has anybody seen? 15,000 people have taken the 5-day challenge to become a 6-figure author. And we give you an exact 5-day sequence of emails, and those lessons help you with that. And here's what some of the things you're going to learn. You're going to learn about how successful authors make the shift to go pro. You're going to learn basically you're going to get part of a private Facebook group as well where we're going to show you all kinds of stuff. Erica, if you can put the link right in there, that'd be awesome. All right, fantastic. Well, let's jump right in today. This is important, all right? This is all new stuff, so check this out, folks, if you've hung with us for a little bit. Your impact is like a funnel. Your impact is like a funnel. You are going to have people, Rick, I follow you guys. I know you met with a person last night in a restaurant, a woman who you've known each other since you were 4 years old. Is this true? Do I care about you guys? I mean, you might say, Carrie, why don't you just watch Netflix? Why are you seeing who? Because Rick posted it. I know that Susan Zartman, and by the way, this is just by memory, this is just true. I know Susan Zartman posted a picture of a bride who recently went through a massive weight loss because you posted that picture. True? I know Jeff, in fact, I told you, Jeff, I complimented you. I said that Jeff's influence online, in my opinion, in the last 30 days has skyrocketed. Have you noticed that, Chris? Okay. I know Joel posted a picture, meme the other day that got tons of interaction about serving people, right? You guys believe me now? You were in the front seat of the car with your son, right? Now, was it? Was it your friend? Was it a guy? I thought it was a guy. All right, was it a guy? All right. Here's the point. The point is, guys, we live on social media. We really do. A lot of us check our phones a lot of times during the day. The average person, are you ready? The average person, 2,600 times a day. Tap, click, swipe. What are you doing with that time? Are you watching Aaron Rodgers and the Packers do an awesome win? Yes, I'm from Wisconsin. That was pretty cool, right? Or are you doing things that are changing people's lives? I care more about the impact you're having rather than the pictures. I know Rick has written a book, right, that is now being taught at Ohio State in some of the classes. I know Pat Gano is our 83-year-old author, right, who, wow, some people are checking out and you're just starting, right? Right? The point is this, folks. You guys are in the best time on the planet. There will be generations who say, where were you when this all happened? Where were you when this all happened? Do you guys know about the ring that I posted recently? That Elixir Project ring that I wrote about 2 years ago that now actually came true? It's crazy, all right? Here's the point. You have a big amount of viewers. Last week, we had over 1 million people who were reached by our posts. Do you see that? 63,000 people watched our videos last week. Here's the point. I don't care. Let me say that again. I don't care. I would give up the blue, the green, and the orange if I could just keep the red. Don't you guys want to know what the red is? Take away the blue. I think David would agree. Take away the green. Take away the orange. But don't take away the red. Because that is our biggest asset on planet Earth. Besides my family, that's my biggest asset. Take away my books. Take away everything. Let's see what the red thing is here in just a second. Blue is viewers. Green is subscribers. Orange is readers. You ready for red? Who's ready for red? All right. Red is the Igniting Souls tribe. I would rather have highly engaged people. In fact, there's an article. You can Google this. Google this article sometime. It's called 1,000 True Fans. There has been studies that have been done all over planet Earth that say that if you have 1,000 true fans, and sub in the word fans, clients, whatever you want to do, because I don't consider anybody a fan, right? I buy fans, right, and plug them into the wall. All right, the point is this. If you have 1,000 true fans with your online business, you can go pro. They've done the math. In fact, have you heard about this article, Jeff? You've heard about this. It's a case study that's been done. All you need is 1,000 true. You don't need millions. 1,000. So we're going to show you guys today how we built the Igniting Souls tribe. People think it's by accident. Look, I don't believe in luck and chance. I think that you're getting the exact results in your life that you are designed to get. And what that does is it scares people and it makes other people angry. Is this true? People say, are you telling me that, when I got in that car accident today, it's because my life was designed to get that? Look, we can debate this all day long, but here's what I'm saying. The results in your business, the results in your online space are exactly designed to get that end. Anybody here an engineer or did engineer work? Anybody? Neither did I. All right. Here's the point. The point is that if you're an engineer or you're working on an assembly line with cars, if out from the assembly line comes defective part, defective part, defective part, what are you going to say? Are you going to blame the defective part or are you going to blame something else? You're going to blame the design. There's a design flaw happening. I don't mean to beat anybody up today, but I'm saying that some of us have not gotten results because our design is wrong. Is that fair to say? And we think other people are just lucky. They were just lucky. Look, you guys know 21 Pilots? Okay? All right? You know 21 Pilots, right? Okay, my kids go to the same school as them, right? Were they lucky? I don't know, were they lucky? I went to high school with Danny Goki, all right? We wrestled together, okay? Was he just lucky to get on American Idol? See, sometimes, here's what Brian Tracy says. Brian Tracy says that luck is when preparedness meets opportunity. We have CBS here today, Channel 10. Is that luck? I don't know. Joel, you had something to do with it, right? Here's the point. When you prepare for the moment is prepared for you. Are you ready? Are you ready for luck and chance? Because you can be not ready for luck and chance and absolutely miss it. Is that true? Awesome. By the way, Erica, we have some good crowd today. Where are they from? Anybody? Australia's here today. Yeah. The UK. Florida. Ohio. Love it. Okay. Let's give the online people a hand. All right. Awesome. Yeah. Okay. So let's jump right into today. You're going to discover these three things. Here's number one. Are you ready? If you want a disengaged community, here's how to build it. All right? And you might say, come on, Kara, are you being serious? Yeah, I'm going to show you how to build a disengaged community because chances are you're part of one on Facebook. Full of takers. Can I give an illustration of how I saw this yesterday? I'm going to give it anyway. All right? You ready? Somebody posted in an author group that I'm mildly associated with, not in the tribe. Somebody share with me all the big podcasters who interview authors. Now, I felt like weighing in, but I know I don't want to get distracted, so I don't even weigh in, because they're not my clients. If they were my clients, I would care, right? The point is this. What's wrong with that question in a public face group? Share with me all the big podcasters who are interviewing authors. From everything I teach, is that wrong? Chris, what do you think? Why is that wrong, Chris?
Because you're just trying to answer the wrong head and you're not
Yeah.
really getting specific and you're kind of sabotaging yourself.
Yeah. Listen, it's a horrible example. Please forgive me for using it, but it's kind of like saying, does anybody know someone that I can spend the night with? I mean, seriously, that's what the online conversion of that question is. I know the person is not wrong. I know they're not motivated by evil. They're a naive author, and I probably said the exact same thing. I probably said more than that. That's why I'm so passionate about helping people in this area, because I was the guy who made all those mistakes. You know, I wrote the book and said, I got to get this out there. So tell me everybody big that I can meet so I can stand on their stage and tell people. All I'm saying is that you will hear crickets. Now, if somebody weighed in and said, you can be on my podcast show. Guess how many listeners they have probably? 3. Exactly. So then they keep the cycle of no results. They say, well, I did it. I went on a Facebook group. I asked for podcasters. Someone told me they'd interview. I spent an hour preparing. Then I got on the podcast and nothing happened. What would happen instead? Dow, come on up here. Let's bring Dow up here. All right, let's give Dow a hand. Hey, we do this all the time. We do this all the time, right? We bring people up with no plan, no agenda, all right? So I almost felt like calling you last night at 9:45 p.m. Is that weird?
That is weird.
That is weird, because here's what I was trying to do. I got a new MacBook Pro, and it doesn't connect right. It doesn't connect right to the TV. Why did I think about Dow at 9:45? Anybody? I had a need, and he's an expert in that area. And he served me in the past. Okay? Listen, that's how you become an outlier to anybody. I don't care if they have a big influence or a small influence. If you become valuable to someone, what does human nature do when you become valuable to somebody? They want to use you? Yeah?
They just want to return the favor.
They want to return the favor? Yeah. So do you think if Dow ever has a need, you think I'm going to be like first in line? The reason why we're mic'd today is because Dow responded and said, dude, you're plugging it in wrong. All right? Again, all right? I know what I know, but I know what I don't know. All right? And I know that I can't be an expert in everything. I really can't. And so, Joel connected me with his friend Sarah, who's a PR person. And, I use experts all the time. But here's the point. Dow connected me and hooked me up. And therefore, when I have a need, I think of Dow. And when I want to return the favor, I think of Dow. Does that make sense? All right, let's give Dow a hand.
Thanks.
Awesome. Awesome. And Dow, have other people in the tribe started reaching out to you as well?
A few have.
A few have.
I've tried to help where I can.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Wherever I can help.
So Dow's last name is Tippett, and reach out to him, and don't forget to pay him as well. All right? All right. Cool. You guys ready to keep rolling? Awesome. Let's go to the next one, full of victims. Full of victims. We blame other people and circumstances. We make excuses for our lack of success. We live in denial of our blind spots. Ouch. Does anyone want to be part of a group like that? No. By the way, let's give Damon a hand for being here today. Damon, thank you. And Damon, if you want any book on your way out, man, just grab it, okay? We got fiction, we got nonfiction, and if you're not a reader, I think you said you have a wife, so just grab one, okay? All right? Awesome. The point is this, guys, that we all know people like this. We all know people. Listen, I'm not going to mention any names. Not mention any names. But I'm just going to say that there's one person in the tribe who always says, I go to Barnes & Noble and I can never get a book signing. Okay? And I hear that pain. Then you have Tom Levenick. Does anyone know Tom Levenick in the tribe? How many book signings has Tom Levenick got booked? 34. Now listen, is it because they live in different parts of the world? I mean, is that the only thing? Listen, I don't know what the issue is. I don't know why sometimes it works for people and sometimes it doesn't, but all I know is Tom has 34 Barnes & Noble book signings, right? We are going to have the largest ever Barnes & Noble book signing on October 25th at the Polaris Barnes & Noble. We have over 60 authors that are going to be signing their Author Academy Elite books there, right? Confession. Can I share this confession? I almost didn't make it happen. You know why? Because I was scared. Can I be real here? Okay. So I went to that Barnes & Noble for Elixir Project, right? And when you have your own book, you're vulnerable, right? You're nervous. And I went there and I tried to meet with the event manager, not there, because I wanted to do an Elixir Project book signing. Now I got Elixir Project book signing to Michigan, no problem. But Ohio didn't even hook me up. What's up with that? Michigan hooks me up, but not Ohio. But anyways, doesn't return my phone call. Emailer doesn't return my email. Phone call doesn't return my phone call. Finally, I say, I'm the problem. I'm the problem. I'm just not going to try to go to Barnes & Noble book signing at Polaris. Well, guess what? One of your own, Claudio, right? One of your authors, Claudio, he comes up to me in Canada in June when I did a meet and greet up there, and he said, hey, I know there's a big Barnes & Noble next to the hotel. Are you going to get us all a book signing? And there went the question. And I blew him off. I'm like, I'll give it a shot. So I have to drive by that thing like every day. So every day I'm driving by it, and it's like, it's ticking me off. It's ticking me off. So finally, one day I was dressed nice like today, and I said, you know what? I'm going to bring in an Author Academy award, the whole crystal and everything. And I'm just going to go in there, and I'm going to forget the event manager. I'm going to ask for the top person. So I go in there, and Brian's there, the top person. And I say, Brian, what do you think if I bring in 100 people on October 25th, all full with pockets full of money, and they all want to buy things here? He's like, wow, that'd be pretty cool. I said, look, we need to do a book signing here. And I sold the whole thing. He's like, done. Boom, just like that, 65 authors now are having a book signing. But who was the obstacle? Who was the victim? Me. Here's my point, guys. I had to change my thinking. Because some of us are like that person. We're like, well, I don't want to be that guy or that girl who's annoying, who keeps asking. Sometimes you just need to change your whole style. Put on a suit, bring in a crystal, walk in there. See? The attitude changed. I went in there in the beginning saying, can I do a book signing called Elixir Project? You see what changed? Can I go in? Can I bring 100 paying customers into your store on October 25th? You see the difference? Different result. Maybe that one person who can't get a book signing in the tribe, maybe she needs to change her style. What do you think? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe she's just getting jerks. That happens too. All right, let's keep rolling. You guys having fun today? Anybody having fun? Anybody learning anything? Do you guys like it when I share my crazy flaws? Okay, all right, good. We'll just do that all day. There's plenty of them. Full of talkers. I do not like talkers. I don't. Why? Because I'm not a talker. Listen, I like people who take action. Stop criticizing, stop complaining, stop consuming. Let's go take over the world, all right? Let's stop talking. I think that a disengaged community is full of takers, talkers, and I should have thought of another T. Maybe I will. But victims, okay? Make sense? All right, you guys ready for the second point? Do you want to know what a highly engaged community is? Anybody? All right. By the way, how many of you are brand new first time today? Don't worry, I won't ask you to come on stage. Anybody? Got two right here. Jeff, there's some books underneath you right there. Maybe Erica can kick him over with her foot, and we want to give you guys a gift, okay? Why? Because I just saw the word full of givers. So I better give somebody something, right? I just reminded myself. Because we have a Day Job to Dream Job book for you guys just for coming today. Thanks, Jeff, for doing that. We help people and give them our time and attention. We show up filled up, always ready to serve. Guys, this is you. You guys are here because of that. I told our team this morning on a private Facebook message, I said, guys, CBS is coming. I don't know what you're doing this morning, but can you get here early? Pete said, I'm here. Listen, let's bring Pete up. Come on, Pete. Let's bring Pete up here. All right. This guy is unbelievable. This guy's unbelievable. Come on up here, Pete. Okay. These signs take a lot of work to set up. You come here every month for 5 years without saying, hey, can you cover my mileage? Hey, can you pay me? The guy sets up these signs. He tears down the signs. He greets. Pat is here today greeting as well. Amazing. I love it. And he just does this because he's a giver. I can't be out there, shaking hands and setting this up and doing all kinds of stuff. This is an example of someone who's a giver. True? All right. Thanks so much. All right. Awesome.